Fresh Start fam, welcome back to my channel. My name is April and this is April's Fresh Start Budgets. Today it is Game and Save, where we save money the most fun way possible through savings challenge games. And I can't wait to get started with you guys. All right, Fresh Start fam, let's count our money and see how much we have to save with today. We have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, and $200. So how are you guys doing? How is your week? It is Wednesday. We are halfway through this week. If you guys are in the United States and you are celebrating Thanksgiving, let me know, what dish are you guys making for Thanksgiving? I am already started to think about Thanksgiving food. I'm already planning with my mom, who does so much. I tell her every year she needs to delegate more, but she doesn't do it. She just loves all the cooking and taking care of her family, and she does amazingly at it. I am bringing my broccoli puff casserole, of course, but I've asked her if I could bring anything else. And my sister is actually, the flight attendant is flying, and she doesn't get in until like an hour after our normal time for starting Thanksgiving. But my mom lives right by the airport, so she actually is going to go straight from the airport over to my mom's house. So we're just going to start Thanksgiving dinner a little later than usual this year. And she usually brings the pies. So she asked me if I could buy the pies. And my mom's like, that's already too much on you. And I'm like, it's not like I have to do anything. I just have to go to the store the day before and buy the pies. I'm like, I don't have to, cook anything. I just have to bring what I normally bring and buy her pies. I said, that's not a big deal at all. I can definitely do more. So let me know what you guys are doing, or if you have a special dish that you make every year at Thanksgiving. I would love to hear about it. I'm going to be living vicariously through all of you guys, because this gal has to watch what she eats, or else I am going to be not fitting into my bathing suit come January. So let's go ahead and get started today. We are going to work on our $400 savings here from Boy Mom Loves to Save with our ducks. Let's go ahead, and I think we counted last week, there were 8 left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's go ahead and do 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, so we're going to do 4 this week, 4 next week, and we will get finished up with these. And then this money is going to go into our vacation fund. So we have $100 every week that we put into that vacation fund. Let's see, out of our $100, how much is going into this challenge. Okay, we have a 7. We have a 17. Oh, we have a 19, big number there. And a 9. How funny is that? We get the 9, the 19, the 7, and the 17. That's so funny. All right, so let's see what we have to go into this one, because I cannot math on that one. Let's see. We have 7 plus 17 plus 9 plus 19. That is $52. So that means we have $48 to go into our next challenge, but $52 to go into here. So let me go ahead and pull this out and see if I could put in $8, or take out $8, and then I could put in 60. So 5, 6, 7, 8 is going to come out, and then 20, 40, and 60 is going to go in. So let's count and see how much we have in this challenge. That we are $400 away, or $400 is our goal here. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. So that means we should have $51 to finish this one up next time. That is super awesome. I love that. This has been so much fun. And then that money will go into our vacation fund, not for the vacation that I'm taking in January, but for future vacations. Actually, no, wait, I do need to put it into the vacation that I'm taking in January. So I just booked the hotel for that one, and I just booked, I actually found a really good deal through Costco for Uber gift cards that were 20% off, and we will be taking an Uber from the airport to the port, and then we will be taking an Uber from the port back to the airport. So We figured it's going to be about $100 each way, and I found 20% off gift cards. So I got two $100 gift cards for $160. So I thought that was really good. My sister's going to be splitting that cost with me, so she'll give me 80 of that. But that is going to be probably what this money's going to go to. So it's going to go to that, and then I think I'm going to take some tip money out of this one as well. I just have to calculate it all out and see what else I need to get done. But I don't really think there's much else. We did get a pretty good deal on the hotel. Oh, now I remember. So we were going to stay at, I have a Marriott credit card. We were going to stay at a Marriott when we were going to stay in Orlando. But we actually changed it because Orlando hotel prices were skyrocketing. And my dad said that if we stayed, my dad lives in the Daytona Beach area. And he said if we stayed by Port Canaveral, he would like to see us that day, and he would go down there and stay near the port as well. So we are actually going to stay in Port Canaveral area. And I could not find a Marriott that was a decent price or like a decent location, but we found a hotel that was right on the beach that is like $200 for the night. So it's going to be $100 for my sister, $100 for me, because it's 2 queen size beds and a double sofa bed. So Randy will sleep on the double sofa bed. My sister and my niece will sleep in one of the queens, and I'll be in the other queen. And it's only going to cost each of us $100. So plus this place has a pool and a lazy river, and it's right like near downtown Cocoa Beach. So we'll be able to walk to the beach. My sister's never been to that area. My niece has never been to that area, and Randy's never been to that area. So it'll be fun. We're in that area for a whole 24 hours before we get on the ship. So we'll be able to kind of walk around and explore, and I'm really looking forward to that. All right, so now we're going to do $48 into our Baking Up Some Savings. So now we will subtract our way out of this one. So this book comes from our friend Tracy over at Golden Girl Budgets. And we are going to go where we left off, which is, this is kind of our catch-all, so we're going to skip that one for right now. All right, let's go and do our scratch and save. So I know we're going to put $48 in here, so let's pull out that 48. So 40, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so I just want to pull that out. So we have 6. Okay, so minus 6. 5. Okay. Another 5. 7. And 6. Okay. So we have $19 left. And let's see, what do we have to do here? Oh, let's go and finish our bagel game. All right, so let's see, what do we need to finish this one? We need a 4. We need a 1. We need another 4. We need a, oh, look at that, 10, and it's 2 plus 3 is 5 plus 4 plus 1 is 5, so that's the 10. All right, so we are at 0. We just have to come back in here and roll for our 2 bagels. So we'll do that next time. And then we have our $48 that is going to go in here. So then I think the only thing left that we have in this book is going to be our, no, that one's already done. So we have to roll for our 2 bagels. We have to do our cheesecakes. So we have $40 in cheesecakes. And then we have our piping bags that are set an amount. So we're getting really close on this one too. That is super awesome. We'll definitely be able to finish this one up by the end of November as well. And then, like I said, we will do, we will put this into our vacation budget. So that is going to be really, really good. Let's go ahead and see how much we have in here. I do believe we're going to be able to change this out for a prop placeholder, but since we are going to be just closing this out at the end of November anyways, I might just wait and just see how much we have total. So we have 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So I'm going to actually cash condense that one just a little bit so I can take out those 5s and singles, and then we will count and see how much we have in here. So in this one, we have $300 representing money that is already in the high yield savings account in the vacation budget. And then in cash, we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 41, 42, 43, and 44. So $344 in cash plus the $300 in prop placeholders means we've had $644 so far in savings from this adorable book, Baking Up Some Savings from Golden Girl Budgets. All right, let's go to our Learn and Save Map of America. We are going to roll a dice and find out how many of our state cards we are going to pull today. This game comes from our friend Eva over at Budget Your Life, and we're going to pull 4 today. So let's go ahead and I'm going to pull out our bonus cards and our IOUs, and then we will pull from our remaining cards left. This has been such a fun game where we are learning our states as well as saving at the same time. All right, so here is our map of the United States. So let's go ahead and draw our 4 cards. We have one, South Dakota. Okay, that one's fun. We have, Ohio. Where's my Ohio people at? OH. All right, we have Maryland. I would love to go to Maryland for a crab cake. And then one more, we are going to draw Oklahoma. All right, so we are saving with Oklahoma, Ohio, South Dakota, and Maryland today. So let's go ahead and we are going to go with red for Ohio because, you know, scarlet and gray, we got to do that. Let's go ahead and go yellow for Maryland. South Dakota, maybe we'll go with green for South Dakota. And Oklahoma, let's see. Let's go green for South Oklahoma as well. So we're not going to do the purple today. So let's go red for Ohio. I am obviously an Ohioan. That may be the greatest state that there is, just saying. It is the heart of the country, literally, because Ohio is also kind of shaped like a heart. And it's located in what would be the heart of the country. So this is $6 for the state of Ohio. Did you know that Ohio is the only state flag that has that shape as well? So I thought that was really interesting. I believe it's the only, I'd have to ask Junior because he's my flag expert, but I believe it's the only flag, state, or country that has that shape as well. So we're saving $6 for Ohio, and the star means that we add a $2 bonus. We're going to save $8 for Ohio. Let me mark that on the calculator. $8 for Ohio. Okay, so I'm going to put Ohio right there. Oklahoma, that is the panhandle area, the pan state. So we're going to, do you guys, when you're in Oklahoma, do you say it's the panhandle state or the pan state? What do you say about that? Because it definitely is, that's how I remember it. It definitely looks like a pan or a pot. Okay, there we go. So for Oklahoma, we're saving $5, and then we have to do a roll and save because it has that dice on there. So let's go ahead and bring out our dice, and we will do a roll for Oklahoma. We're going to add another 6. Okay, so we're up to $19. So Oklahoma is done. Now we're going to do South Dakota. All right, so we are saving $9 for South Dakota, which the capital of South Dakota is Pierre. I did not know that one. Okay, there we go. South Dakota is done. So we're going to save $9 for South Dakota. All right, and then Maryland. Maryland, the capital is Annapolis. And we are going to save $8 for Maryland, but this one also has a bonus on it. It has the bald eagle, which means we are going to save a bonus of $5 for a total savings of Maryland of $13. So we are saving $41 in this one altogether today. So we have 20, 40, and 1 going into our map of America. That is super awesome. I'm so glad we got Ohio today. If you are one of my fellow Ohioans, let me know in the comments below. I better get a response to my OH. All right, let's go ahead and save in this one from Eva over at Budget Your Life. All right, we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 45, 50, 1, 2, and 3. So 253, that is super awesome. We are doing really, really good with our savings on that one, and it is so much fun. Now, I know I said I wasn't going to start another game, but, well, I lied because I really wanted to do this game. This is the Let's Build a S'more game from our friends over at 4 Dizzy Birds. Let's go ahead and do this one. It is so cute. So this is a digital download as a freebie. In her Ko-fi, you will be getting this little game board, and then you will be getting all these little s'more cards. And what you're going to do is every round you're going to draw 3 cards and save the amount of your total as you build the perfect s'more. So let's go ahead and draw our first 3 cards and see what we're going to get. So let's see, let's do 1. Okay, that one is so cute. A $4 one. All right, let's do 2. And let's do this one as the 3. Ooh, so we have double marshmallow because we have graham cracker, chocolate marshmallow s'more there. And then we have the marshmallow here and double chocolate. So I can get in on some of that action. All right, so we have the 4 plus the 2 plus the 2, which means for this round, we're gonna save $8. And I do wanna go again because this one is so stinking cute, and I absolutely adore these little s'more characters. They are so adorable. All right, so let me shuffle this up a little bit and we will go one more time. All right, let's do that one. Oh my gosh, look at the grin on that guy. That is so adorable. He is $3. Okay, we have that one and one more. Oh, we got the marshmallow on a stick. All right, so we have 3 plus 2 plus 3. That is a total of also $8. So we're gonna save $16 in this one altogether today. And those, I would definitely pay $16 for some of those adorable looking delicious s'mores. Let me know if you guys like s'mores. If you do, how do you like your marshmallow? Because I know that's a big debate. I am one of those people that do like my marshmallow charred to a crisp. I think it is delicious that way. I know I am probably in the minority on that feeling, but I just like it that way. All right, so let's go ahead and do our Lucky Duck Duck Goose. This game is available in my Etsy. When you order this game, you will get this dashboard, which has the instructions on one side and your game tracker on the other, and then you'll get this bag, which holds all of your dice. In here, we have our regular geese, and then we have our cheat-free geese, which are basically just white ducks. I'm going to take out the cheat-free geese because I do not cheat. I am a rule follower to a T. And then I have my lucky duck, which just happens to be the blue duck. All right, so I'm going to give this a shake, and I'm going to draw out the first 3 items. Now, this is why it comes with cheat-free ducks, is because if you are regular ducks are $5. If you want to cheat the savings, you can kind of feel when you have like a goose with a longer neck versus the cheat-free ducks. All right, so we have our lucky duck, and then we have 2 of our regular ducks. So our regular ducks are $2 each. And then our lucky duck, I have assigned a value of roll a D6. So let me go ahead and roll that D6 and see what we're saving for our lucky duck. All right, we're saving another $2, so that is $6 total today. Let me go ahead and put these back in here, and I'm gonna do it one more time. All right, first 3 items that I grab, 1, 2, and 3. So we have a goose, which is $5, and 2 regular ducks, which are $2 each, for a total savings of $9, which means this game today is going to get $15, 5, 10, and 15. And we have 2 more rounds until we are all completed on this one. We'll definitely finish this one up by the end of November. And I cannot wait to see what we save in this one. So I'm actually not going to count it today because I do kind of want to be surprised. I believe last time we played, we were pretty close to the like $100 mark. So I don't want to ruin that surprise. I kind of want to see how much we're going to save in this one altogether. So I'm going to wait and count that up once we finish it. Maybe next week, depending on how much we spend in some of our other challenges next week. But next week, or this right now, we're going to do our Juniors Fall Fun Quest. Okay, we only have one more quest that we are working on, and we only have one more item on that quest. Speaking of s'mores, we need to get our s'mores from our fall fun quest, or Adore the Outdoors here, our fall fun quest game. So I'm going to put this duck right there. We're going to roll the dice. If I get a 1 right now, this is going to be like the quickest version of Junior's Fall Fun Quest that I've ever played. Okay, no, I got a 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we're going to move up $1 and move those over to the side. We don't need that, but we're going to still save for it. So let's keep going. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we have a jack-o'-lantern for $1. Whoop. Let's see. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Of course, we surpassed it. And we are at the haunted house, which we don't need, but we're going to save for it. I think I got to go all the way back around. So 1, we're going to save $2. I'm going to try to go back up to this one. If I don't get it, then I'm going to probably be done. All right, so whoop, I don't know why I'm going to put $6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, scarecrow for $1. 1, okay, the hayride for $2. 2, 1, 2, pumpkin or apple pie for $2, but I am all out of my singles. So let me put back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'm going to bring up 2 5s. Okay, there we go. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we have the haunted house for $1. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We did it. Okay, we finished our Adore the Outdoors. We need to put our $1 in here, but that is awesome. We have finished our quest. Let's see how much this quest saved us all together. I know we were able to accomplish this quest way faster than some of our other ones. This Adore the Outdoors quest we finished in 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. Whoop, hold on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, $25. That is awesome. I am super impressed that we were able to finish it that fast. I've had some quests that have taken me $93, I think was the top one that I ever had. And the fastest I think I ever did was 18. So this is definitely on the low side. And it's nice because you're only doing it $1 and $2 at a time. There's occasionally a 3 on there, but really, honestly, it's mostly $1 and $2. So, all right, this is a completed savings challenge. I'm going to move that over to go in our completed savings challenge box and $1 to go into our Ding 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 box at the end. And we are all done with Junior's Fall Fun Quest. That has been so much fun to play. And I think we'll be doing Junior's Elf Quest next month in December. So I am really looking forward to that because I do love those quest games. All right, so the next one that we are going to do is from our friends Morgan over at Dice Budgets and Saves and Jamie at Charma Budgets. And this is the Road to 500. I'm going to start right here at the beginning, and we're going to roll the dice and go around the board. When I land on something, I will color it in. And then if I land on it again, I will cross it off. Except for our pictures with the icons, those, if I land on it, I'm just going to roll the dice and save for it instead of crossing it off. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that is a 4. We've already landed on it before, so I'm going to actually cross it off now. And I'm going to save the 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's keep going. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we have our icon of the pumpkin pie. Let's see what we're going to save for that one. $6 for that one. So we're going to move up a 1 and a 5. So we saved $6 for that. 2, 1, 2. Okay, so we have a 3. So we are going to color it in. And then if we land on it again, we'll cross it off. But we're going to pull out 1 and 2 and put in the last 5. So let's see what we have left. We only have $3 left, but we'll still be able to make a little bit of progress more. So let's keep going. 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, that is the 2. So we're going to color that one in and we will move up $2. We have $1 left, but we do have our IOU money if we were to go a little over. So I feel okay with continuing. Whoop, 1. Okay, we got a 1. So we are landed perfectly on exactly what we have and we will move up this $1. So today in this game, we are saving 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and $16. This is super cute. This is from my friends Morgan over at Dice Budgets and Saves and Jamie at Charma Budgets. Let's go ahead and count and see how much we have in here all together. And we will see we have 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, and $54. That is super good. Again, this one is amazing because it is typically no more than $4 at a time. You know what I mean? Really low budget here. If you land on one of the icons, you can roll a dice. You could roll a 4-sided dice and save no more than $4 at a time on this one as well. So it's super awesome and it is a great saver. So we're going to put this $1 into our Ding 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 box. The Ding 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 envelope was started by Donna, powered by creativity. However, I changed my envelope into a box. Right now it is a clear acrylic box that we will have to smash to get into. And we'll do that once this box is 100% jam-packed full. But right now there's still a little bit of room. So you'll hear that ding 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 sound right now. And there we go. There's another $1 into our Ding 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 box. All right, guys, that is it for me today. I will see you tomorrow for a double dose of 30 Thursday. See you then. Bye-bye.